This video is independent training created by TripleTron and me, Marcus Miller. It is not official LeadsLeap training, and TripleTron is not owned, operated, or endorsed by LeadsLeap. Some links shared in this training may be affiliate links, which means we may earn a commission if you choose to join or upgrade through them at no extra cost to you. This training is for educational purposes only. Results are not guaranteed. Your results depend on your own effort, consistency, marketing activity, follow-up, traffic, and business decisions. Welcome to day 28 of the TripleTron LeadsLeap Masterclass 30-day launch sprint. Today, we are going to create 7 simple content ideas. In day 27, we talked about creating your first simple content post. We talked about how content helps people get to know you before they click your link. We also talked about using a simple structure: problem, lesson, next step. Today, we are going to take that idea and turn it into a small content plan, because one post is good, but a simple content plan gives you direction. It helps you avoid waking up and wondering, what should I post today? It helps you stay consistent, and it helps you keep showing up with value instead of only posting links. That matters because people usually need to see your message more than once. They may see one post and ignore it. They may see another post and think about it. They may see another post and click. They may join your list later. That is why consistency matters in content. You are not trying to force people. You are showing up with helpful reminders, lessons, and direction. Now, your 7 content ideas do not need to be complicated. You do not need 7 long articles. You do not need 7 perfect videos. You do not need 7 professional graphics. Start simple: 1 short post per day, 1 idea per post, 1 clear message. That is enough to build momentum. Now let's create a simple 7-day content plan. Day 1 can be a problem post. This post talks about a common problem your audience has. For example, most marketers are sending traffic but not building a list. That is a problem because if the visitor leaves, there may be no way to follow up. The lesson is simple: traffic is stronger when it connects to a capture page and follow-up system. That kind of post teaches without being pushy. Day 2 can be a lesson post. This post teaches one simple idea. For example, your first goal is not to explain everything. Your first goal is to capture the lead and continue the conversation. That lesson is clear. It connects to list building, and it supports the training. Day 3 can be a story post. This post shares a short experience or realization. For example, when I first started online, I thought more clicks were the answer. Then I realized clicks without follow-up can disappear quickly. That is why I focus on building a list and creating a follow-up path. Stories help people relate to you. They make your content feel more human. Day 4 can be a tip post. This post gives one quick practical tip. For example, before you promote any link, click it yourself first. Make sure the page loads, the form works, and the next step is clear. That simple habit can protect your traffic. Tips are easy to read and easy to remember. Day 5 can be a question post. This post starts a conversation. For example, are you currently building a list, or are you still sending traffic straight to a link? That question makes people think. It can also create engagement. Questions are useful because they invite people to respond. Day 6 can be a reminder post. This post reinforces an important principle. For example, do not overcomplicate your marketing. Start with 1 link, 1 message, 1 capture page, and 1 follow-up path. Simple is easier to test and improve. Reminder posts help people stay focused. Day 7 can be an invitation post. This post invites people to take the next step. For example, if you want to learn how to build a simple traffic, list building, and follow-up system, I am walking through it inside the TripleTron LeadsLeap Masterclass. Start with day 1 and take it 1 step at a time. That is where you can include your link naturally. Now, notice something about this 7-day plan. Every post does not scream, "Join now." Every post is not just a link. Some posts teach, some posts explain, some posts ask a question, some posts tell a story, some posts remind, some posts invite. That gives your content more variety, and variety helps your audience stay interested. Now let's talk about how to keep your content connected to your system. Your content should support your main message. If your main message is list building and follow-up, your post should keep coming back to that theme. You can talk about traffic. You can talk about capture pages. You can talk about email follow-up. You can talk about consistency. You can talk about testing. You can talk about stats. But all of those should connect back to the bigger idea. Build a system, capture leads, follow up, improve over time. That is the message. Now, if you feel stuck, use the lessons from this masterclass as your content library. Each day can become a post. Day 5 was about your first follow-up message. That can become a post. Day 7 was about subject lines. That can become a post. Day 14 was about testing links. That can become a post. Day 20 was about reading traffic stats. That can become a post. You do not have to invent everything from scratch. You can teach what you are learning. That is one of the easiest ways to create content. Now let's talk about content length. Your post can be short. A simple post can be only a few lines. For example, most people do not need more links. They need a better path. Traffic should go to a capture page. The capture page should build your list. Your follow-up should continue the conversation. That is a simple marketing foundation. That is a good post. It is short, clear, and helpful. Another example, quick tip, before sending traffic, test your link on desktop and mobile. A broken link can waste clicks before your follow-up ever begins. Simple step, big difference. That is also a good post. You do not need to overthink it. Now, does every post need a call to action? No. Some posts can simply teach, some can ask questions, some can build trust. But if you do include a call to action, keep it simple. Examples. Watch the training here. Start with day 1 here. Join the list here. Learn the next step here. Get the free training here. One call to action is enough. Now, let's talk about where to post. Choose one platform to start, maybe Facebook, maybe YouTube community, maybe your email list, maybe a blog, maybe your own TripleTron promotional section, maybe another approved marketing platform. The key is to choose one place and stay consistent. Do not get stuck trying to post everywhere. You can expand later. First, build the habit. Now here is a simple way to organize your 7 content ideas. Write them in advance. Do not wait until each day to think of something. Create all 7 ideas today. Then each day you only need to post the one for that day. That makes consistency easier. You can even save them in a notes app, document, or content planner. Here is your 7-day structure again. Day 1, problem post. Day 2, lesson post. Day 3, story post. Day 4, tip post. Day 5, question post. Day 6, reminder post. Day 7, invitation post. That is your content rhythm. Simple, clear, repeatable. Now let's connect this to TripleTron and LeadsLeap. Your content helps warm people up. Your ad or post gets attention. Your capture page turns attention into a lead. Your LeadsLeap SendSteed follow-up keeps the conversation going. TripleTron gives the training path and promotional ecosystem, so content is not separate from the system. Content feeds the system. It gives people a reason to care before they click. And after they click, your follow-up continues the education. That is how the pieces work together. Now remember this. Content does not have to be perfect. It has to be useful. It has to be honest. It has to be consistent. Do not let perfection stop you. Your first 7 posts may not be your best posts. That is okay. You get better by creating. You improve through repetition. You learn what people respond to. You learn how to say things more clearly. You learn how to connect your message to your audience. That is part of the process. Today's action step is simple. Create your 7 content ideas. Use this structure: problem post, lesson post, story post, tip post, question post, reminder post, invitation post. Write one short post for each category. Then choose where you will post them over the next 7 days. If you are ready, publish the first one today. That is day 28 of the TripleTron LeadsLeap Masterclass. Today you learned how to create a simple 7-day content plan so you always have something useful to share. Content helps people understand your message, trust your direction, and connect with your training before and after they click. In the next lesson, we are going to talk about preparing your final 30-day review so you can look back at what you built and decide what to improve next. Subscribe to the channel, complete today's action step, and I will see you in day 29.